All right. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Audi, and I am your host, Audi. Boy, it's been a long time. I feel like 3 years have passed since I last did an episode. But we are back, and we are gonna do the portfolio update. In the month of September, there was a major thing that happened that affected most of the stocks in the month of September. This Evergrande situation happened in China. If you haven't seen a video on it, if you just Google Evergrande on YouTube, you will find multiple videos, so I'm not getting into that. However, we are gonna look at what has been happening with our stocks during the month of September. So VOOO down $17.61, BND down 85 cents, MFA down 21 cents, PSEC down 16 cents, ATNX, our problem child, maybe you know that saved us this month. But nope, that is also down as well, 76 cents. So everything is down. After seeing these numbers throughout the entire month of September, they kept going down. I wanted to quit the stock market and also not even come back and make a video on YouTube. What am I doing here in the first place? But you know, this is what responsibility looks like, guys. We have to show up whether we want to show up or not. So we are here making this video because I need to update you all on what has been happening with the stock portfolio. So before we get into that, I have a special announcement to make. So please make sure you wait until the end of this video after I make the updates for you to know what the announcement is as in regards to this YouTube channel. Stick around for that. With that said, let's go ahead and see what has been happening with my portfolio. I haven't seen what it's down by completely in terms of the overall portfolio. So we are gonna see this for the first time together, and this is going to be epic. So let's get into it right now. Now we have the table with the September update. The only thing that's been technically updated on this is the number of shares. Nothing else has changed from since we did the August update. So the current stock prices are the same from August. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna browse over to the data tab right up here, click it, and then this refresh all button that's here. Once I click it, then all the current stock prices will update to the prices that those stocks closed at on Friday, October 1st, 2021. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hit refresh. I'm gonna close my eyes because I don't want to see this. You guys are likely going to see this before I do, so I don't know. Okay, let's go. All right, clear. Okay, I'm opening my eyes now. Well, mother sick boy. Oh boy, okay, it's around $4. No, it's worse than I thought it would be, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. That makes no sense. All right, we tried. I think it's time, we go back on the side of the road and sell some peanuts, because clearly we ain't got it with this. But oh my gosh, all right, so enough of the negativity, because all of these things happened. We already knew that everything was down. Surprisingly, we're still in the positive for VOO and BND, and everything else is negative. So we're down $4.09. Oh my gosh. Well, I think we should just go ahead and sell this and call this a day, because all this, anxiety and this anticipation is starting to play on me. But let's get away from the negative. Let's go look at the positive in regards to this. So let's go ahead and head over to the tracking. We see that we got 17 cents again paid in dividends from our two stocks that paid its dividend on a monthly basis, which was PSEC and VOO. We got 5 cents from BND again, and about 12 cents from PSEC. And so we have a total of 17 cents in dividend payment. Okay, so at least we got some money that came in, even though everything was going to crap during the month of September. But historically, September is one of those bad months in terms of stocks. I don't know why, but that's what the data shows. But every month is a bad month for stocks, technically. But September, for some reason, seemingly is one of the worst months, and so is October. In order for us to get through this year, we have to get through the month of September and also October. And then our emotions, we need to try to find a way to tame them. This is why we have our exit strategy before we actually came into this portfolio, so that, I don't make those rash decisions based on events that are happening and influencing my emotional responses to those particular events. So this is why we did that before. And if I didn't have that in place, I guarantee you I would have been ready to just, throw my hands up and call it quits. But, it's still, I think I'm on the borderline right now. So, but we will see. And then the chart, after 3 months of having these companies, we have about 94 cents in total dividend payment. So we almost at $1 in terms of dividend payment, which will actually represent a 1% return on our investment for just dividend payment. So next month, in the month of October, all 3 of our companies are going to pay us dividends, so therefore we should see a major increase in terms of dividend payment. It's going to be more than 60 cents, I'm anticipating. But we won't know until we get those dividends declared, and then we can calculate how much our payment is going to be based on the number of shares that we have. Jeez, this number right here, this $4.09 down, that's a lot. That's almost a boba smoothie. I could have had a boba smoothie instead of this, but that's September. It's like I said, we gotta get through it. And those storms, we cannot make them go past quicker than they are supposed to. And that's why we have to go through them in order for us to get to the next side. Yeah, $4 gone, just like that. But unrealized again, it's unrealized. It's unrealized losses. It's unrealized losses. So I think that's pretty much it for the portfolio update.
Jesus, that's a lot. Maybe I should just sell a portfolio and just call it a day and quit. What do you guys think? But that was just the month of September, and I think that it has been a lot. And honestly, I wanted to sell the entire portfolio, even my personal portfolio during the month. And if it wasn't for two of my friends who actually just, told me that, Audi, you've been watching the news too much. You've been paying attention to this portfolio, even though you said you want to take a break from YouTube. You've been paying attention to all of these things that affect your YouTube channel as well as your daily portfolio. So why don't you just take a step back and not worry about what being updated with the news as well as your portfolio? I have a personality that I think is very addictive, and whatever it is I'm doing, I tend to get addictive to it. Which segue into what the special announcement is. Because of YouTube, in terms of me doing weekly videos, there is something I've been working on from before I started YouTube that I necessarily haven't been paying attention. Yes, I became addicted to YouTube as well as the stock market. Taking a step back for the past few weeks have made me realize that this project that I wanted to get done, I haven't necessarily paid it any attention for almost 4 or 5 months. So while I was taking a break, I found that I have been getting back into it and I want to complete it before the end of the year. And if I must meet this goal by the end of the year or early 2022, then I need to not be on YouTube as consistently. So therefore, we are only doing one video a month, and it will be based on a stock portfolio update. So I know this is hard to take in, but for me to actually make sure that I can actually be consistent on YouTube, I must also take care of the things that matters to me outside of YouTube for me to actually be as fulfilled as possible and complete the things that I want to complete, and also maintaining the video uploads on YouTube. So I'm sorry guys, there won't be weekly videos. However, I've been working on a few topics, and those topics will likely come into play after I am done with this personal project. I'm gonna update you all on what is happening with this project. I've talked about it before in the early stages of the channel, but for some reason, once I got into the channel, I completely forgot about it, didn't mention anything about it. And yes, for those who have been here, it is the book that I'm working on, and I'm trying to get it done. So guys, thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry that I won't be here every week. However, there is something else I'm working on that's going to add value to this channel as well. So peace, love, enjoyment. Deuces, I'm Audi. See you guys for the next portfolio update. And until then, stay safe, stop watching the news, don't be like Audi and losing your mind because of all of these news events. So take care of your mental health, don't burn out, which I'm trying to prevent as well from actually doing those two things at the same time. So thank you, stay safe. Swish.